Okay. Breath work for self-love. All right, so let's just go through and talk about breath work briefly, and then we'll just have the experience of breath work, which will be awesome. So I have met every single person in here, so I won't go through my whole bio again, but just a reminder, I'm a confidence coach for introverted women, breathwork facilitator, obviously, yoga meditation teacher, and I've spent a lot of time holistic healing my own ailments, and now I'm able to help women also heal some of the things that I have been working to overcome myself, or debilitating panic attacks, anxiety, depression, insomnia, eczema, dysbiosis, which is like a gut imbalance, mystery, body pain, crushing self-doubt and insecurity. And now I'm able to help other women do the same, and it brings me great joy. So breath work, when we breathe consciously and with purpose, our energy starts to move and it flows into places where we need it the most. Our mind during breath work takes a backseat, so it quiets down and we get to become fully present in our bodies. So this is really a shift from our everyday thinking logic minds and getting really in touch and in tune with our own bodies and our energy. And we do it through the breath. Deep and rapid breathing works like a vacuum that pulls all the emotions, anxieties, and stress. The breath out forces them out of our system. It helps to think of it as a deep cleansing of our body through the power of breath. So when we inhale, we can inhale this light, that almost like a magnet, and it can sink into our body. And then on the exhale, we can release. So this is what we'll be doing in our practice today. It's like really using the inhale, the active breath in, imagine it moving through the body, and then at exhale, we are physically detoxifying as we do this, but it also releases on an emotional, energetic level. The breath is incredible. It aids, this type of breath work aids in self-development, boosts immunity, processes emotions, heals emotional pain and trauma, helps develop life skills, increases abundance mindset, develops or increases self-awareness. Like you are literally tuning so far into yourself that it's magic for how it works to understand these different levels of your own being. It enriches creativity. You might have visions during breath work, or have a really beautiful spark of an idea or something that needs to happen. It improves personal and professional relationships, increases self-confidence, self-image, self-esteem, self-love. That's why we're here. Promotes deep healing at a cellular and subconscious level, unlocks stored trauma in the body, and teaches us about acceptance. We're accepting the sensations as they are. We're not trying to force anything. It's just staying curious and allowing and accepting. Lovely. So this is the part you really want to tune into of what you might experience during breath work, but also release the expectation that any of these things are going to happen. So it's possible, but don't go in with the mindset that this is going to happen. You might experience temperature changes. Some people can get really hot. Some people can get really cold. So you can grab blankies if you don't have them already. I tend to get very cold. My hands and feet will get cold. You might feel tingling, dizziness, or lying down. So I'll just put a note here. If you do have to get up to use the bathroom or anything, just go very slowly, roll onto your side into a fetal position, like open your eyes slowly, orient your eyes to something, and then get up nice and slow. You might feel the urge to yawn. That's a way to release energy. You might have something in the throat going on if you have the urge to yawn a lot. You might fall asleep, and that's beautiful. It's maybe the deep rest that your body's been craving. You might cry. I am definitely a crier in breathwork, so let the tears flow. This practice is all about letting go and allowing what needs to be released. That is literally why we're here, is to just let the tears flow. Whatever is there, let it go. You might have screaming, laughing. I've definitely had some good laughter, like some songs just strike me as funny, and I'll end up laughing, and it's great. You might get cramping, and you might get shaking or visions. As I said, it actually leads us into a higher state of consciousness beyond our normal mind. But don't worry, you are in control this entire time. So you're never You're not taking drugs and I'm leaving you on a trip for an hour. You are in control of your breath. So never practice in water. That's my only notice. We're all going to be on a proper floor. And then by continuing with the breathwork practice, you acknowledge that Christine Dane coaching is not responsible for any liability. You're doing breathwork at your own risk. Another note, tetany is a normal experience during breathwork, and it's affectionately called lobster claw hands. It actually, your hands might start to shrink up. Know that it is temporary. If it becomes uncomfortable or you're just like, I don't like this at all, you can switch to just breathe back through your nose. This practice will be through the mouth, but by breathing through your nose, you're just reducing the amount of oxygen intake, and then you'll rebalance the blood chemistry that's causing that to happen in your body. So you can always return back to your regular breathing at any point in this practice. You can also tap your hands like on the ground, or like clap them, shake them out, and at any time. If you don't enjoy that feeling, it's okay. Know that it will pass. I've had severe tetany, and it lasted for about 10 minutes after a breathwork session, but it will soften. You will return back to normal. And it can happen with your feet as well. Okay, contraindications, they were on the Eventbrite, but if you have any of these listed here, just contact your doctor before practicing breath work. There are contraindications. It creates a strong nervous system and gland or endocrine system activation, and you can have physical and intense experiences. So just want you to be aware of these contraindications. If you have any of these, maybe best to step out today and then reevaluate. Another caveat here, or note, is that if you decide, you can always breathe through your nose instead of the mouth. You're still going to have a profound experience by breathing through your nose instead of the mouth, but the sensations, physical sensations, may not be quite as intense. So there's always an option. Okay. And let me check the chat, see if there's anything happening. Okay, no. Okay, so our setup, we're going to be lying down, no pillow under your neck. We want to make sure that our pathway from our nose or our mouth down into our lungs is in a straight line, as straight as possible. So we don't want to crunch the neck up or tip it back too far, just keeping it nice and neutral. You can have the option to put a pillow under your knees for comfort. And then, as I mentioned, optional blankets or cushion under your heels as well. And I recommend keeping some water and lip balm nearby, because it is a lot of mouth breathing. Your lips might start to dry out. So if you want to make sure you get those, I'll give you a moment before we actually start. All right, so for those who have practiced with me before, we've done the 3-part breath. Today, I'm going to invite you to try a new breath, but you're always welcome to go back to the 3-part. This is circular connected breath. So a little bit less thinking and more of just breathing. So we're going to breathe through our mouth, inhale, and exhale out through the mouth. You can do it with me. Inhale and exhale out through the mouth. So we're going to be breathing with an active inhale. Like really imagine you're wanting that breath to be drawn in. So this is the active inhale. You might notice your belly fill up and then your chest lifts. So watching that breath drop down to the belly and then rise up into the chest. And then on the exhale, it's very passive. We're not like punching this breath out. We're just letting it fall out of our mouth. So just think of that. It's like very active inhale. And then the exhale is just, you're just letting it fall out. It's going to naturally fall out. You just don't need to give it that extra kick. And that's it. So we'll be breathing in, and there's no pause. So we're not like stopping and hanging out in a retention. You just go right into the exhale, no pause, inhale. So just letting it flow in this circular connected breathing. So active into the belly, chest, and then passive exhale, let it go. Again, if you are more comfortable with the 3-part breath, you can do that. That's your jam. go for it. But for today, I'll be guiding with the circular connected. Alrighty, and just a quick format, we'll be breathing for 10 minutes and just know there's a lot of mental resistance in the beginning because we're doing something new. Our brains are like, no, stop it. I don't like new things. So just know that that's normal, and I will guide you to just keep dropping back into your heart. So just know that that might happen, a little bit of resistance. We'll take a break. We'll breathe again. And then we'll take a little break. And by break, I mean, we'll just slow down the breath, come back to a normal breath, and then breathing again for another round, slow it down. And then the beautiful part of breath work is the integration or deep rest. This is where we start to integrate any sensations or maybe there's intuitive hits, whatever comes up during the practice. This is just rest. And if you're in a particular sticky point, maybe in a situation, or you're wanting clarity on something, I always make a note here that you can ask universe, God, source, whatever. Maybe it's just yourself, like, what do I need to move forward? Whatever the question is that you have, and then just let it land and see what happens during this stage. And then we will, I'll give you time to journal if anything comes up that you want to note down, and we'll do an optional share out at the end. And then at the very end, when you are done, you can just nurture yourself and be very gentle, do grounding exercises, eat warm healing foods or tea. Ginger tea is great, like earthy, and move slowly. You could take a warm bath, easy stretching. Okay, we're not going to journal. I'm going to stop this presentation. What's going to happen? So you can get yourself ready and lie down. Oh, I guess before I do that, does anybody have questions? You can come off or put it in the chat. And then just during this practice, again, reminder to not come off mute because it will disrupt the practice for everyone else. But you can send me a direct message if you have a question in the chat, in the chatty chat. Beautiful. Andre's got his headphones. Love it. All right. And then I'm going to just do a little music check too to make sure the sound is at a good level. And you can hear both me and the music. Do we need to hold our hands there? Oh, on the body? I just lost the screen. No, you don't need to hold your hands. They can, you can, anywhere is comfortable. I actually like to do breath work with my arms over my head. Sometimes it feels comfortable. I do a lot of moving during the practice. So that's another note. I'm so glad you asked that. This is really about releasing energy, and you can move. I encourage you to move your body however it's called. So if you have the urge to like kick your legs on the ground or shake your arms up in the air or wiggle or make, I don't know, really lovely movements, you can do that. This is the space to release whatever is being called to let go. All right, so let's start by taking a few deep breaths. Close your eyes. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Maybe sigh it out. Just settling into the space. Let your body land. And begin to notice, bring attention to the top of your head. And relaxing your forehead and eyebrows. Maybe squeeze and release your eyes a few times. You can circle the eyes one way and then the other. And then re-squeeze and release the eyes, just softening the eyelids down. Noticing your nose, your cheeks, and your ears. And then swallow a few times, clearing out any blocked or stored energy that might be hanging out in the back of the throat. Any words left unspoken, just clear it away. You can move the jaw around, circle it or slide it forward and back, and then let it release. Come to a comfortable place, let the tongue soften, sensing your chin and the back of your head. Relaxing the neck and shoulders. Maybe scoot your shoulders down even further away from your ears. Getting really comfy. Relaxing the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Softening the wrists. Noticing the palms of your hands. Can you feel anything in the palms of your hands? Perhaps there's some warmth or tingling. Maybe not. Notice the tops of your hands. And then relax each finger. And then softening the upper back. Let it relax. The middle back and the lower back, all letting go. Noticing your heart space open. Just send a breath into your heart and let it go. And continue to relax, softening down through the ribs and into the belly. Let your belly be soft. You have a tendency to hold it in. Let it go here. Release. Feel your hips anchored down. Gravity pulling your hips closer to the ground. Relaxing the glutes, the upper legs, knees and lower legs, ankles soften. Noticing the soles of your feet. Again, can you feel any sensation in the soles of your feet right now? Just getting present with what's there. Feeling the tops of your feet and relaxing each toe, pinkies to big toes. And feeling your whole body completely relaxed from the soles of your feet up to the crown of your head and back down. Front body to back body, release. Let go. And then just imagining some roots growing out from your back side, the back of your head, all the way down to your heels, driving down through the surface beneath you, down through the ground, down, 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 all the way down to the core, the center of the earth. Imagine these roots wrapping all around that core of the earth. Wrapping around and intertwining with themselves, be driving into the core of the earth, connecting you to our earth. And then breathing that earth energy up through the roots, let it flow into your body. This nurturing warmth, this earth love that provides. Let it fill your body as you exhale, just dropping your own energy down into the earth. Anything you need to let go of right now, just let it release into that lava core. And take a few cycles of breath, just inhaling whatever you need, support, comfort, warmth. Let it flow up through the roots, filling your body, and then releasing. Take one more deep breath, inhaling up. Exhale, releasing back down. Know you can always come back to this support through the practice, this connection to the earth, getting whatever you need whenever you need it. If you're called to, you can set an intention for this practice today. Be bringing attention to your heart. Perhaps you place one or both hands over your heart. I like to set the intention by starting with the phrase, may I. May I. And allow anything to come up. And take a deep breath into the heart, into that intention. Lovely. And then slowly, slowly release your hand. We'll start with our breath. So I'm going to begin some music here. We'll ask my dear friend Carissa to message me if the audio is not at a good volume. Great. So we'll just start with the breath. So open mouth, soften the jaw. Doesn't need to be a big wide O. So, and then exhale, we let it go. And audio is coming. Just get into the flow of your breath. You should hear some music at this point. If you don't hear music, please come off and let me know. Beautiful. So we're just letting the breath flow in. Active inhale through the mouth and exhale, let it fall out. And just listening to the sound of your own breath, like waves coming in and washing back out. Know that you are in control this entire time. I will be guiding, but you are in control. You'll have your foot on the gas and the brake. You can always come back to a natural breath. Just allow yourself to feel whatever is here. This is the space to allow. Finding your own rhythm that feels good. There's no wrong way to breathe. Beautiful. Active breath in, maybe noticing the belly rise and then the chest as you breathe in, and exhale, it all falls out. You might already start to feel some sensations. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Circular breath, no pauses in between. Stay open and curious. This is the art of releasing control, allowing the breath to work its magic. The mind can take a rest. Trust the breath and trust your body. It knows exactly what it needs. It's just breathing in and out. Your body feels like it needs to move or it wants to dance. Allow it. Keep going in through the mouth and out through the mouth. Keep going. Just make sure you're breathing in through your mouth and out through your mouth, helping to connect you with your body and open up the energy in your body. And if you're starting to feel some emotion, if some sadness is coming up, that's okay. Just let it come up and out. The breath draws in. The breath draws out. This is the practice of allowing, releasing. The mind speaks in thoughts and words. The body speaks in sensation. One more song in this little session, and then we take a break. So stay with the breath. You've got it. In through the mouth and out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. You got it. If you're feeling a lot of resistance or frustration, your body is feeling super fidgety or yawning, just go ahead and take a big breath in and let it out with sound. And then come back to the breath. Shift your awareness into your heart, moving out of the mind and into the heart. Keep breathing. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. You got it. You're doing so good. I'm right here with you. You might be feeling some sensation in your fingertips or your hands, maybe around your mouth. Just allow that. Know that it's normal. This is your energy. You can feel that it's safe to feel your energy. It's safe for your heart to open. You can imagine your heart getting even bigger as you keep breathing. Just ride the sound of the music with your breath. Letting your body move however it wants, if it wants. Beautiful. And you can feel into where your limitations are when it comes to love. Where do you withhold love for yourself? Where do you not allow yourself to receive love? Where is that boundary? You're resisting, allowing love. Breathe into that.
La muerte me anda buscando y yo le dije, carajo, respete.
Feel into that space between your shoulder blades, allowing that space to start to soften. Just imagine any tension there melting. And take a rest. We're going to take a few slow, easy, normal breaths. If you are experienced in breath work and you're comfortable to continue, you can. If you're new, just take a few regular breaths in through the nose and a gentle sigh out the mouth. Beautiful. Just easy, normal breathing right now. You might notice sensation. This is energy moving in the body. Regrounding that energy back into the earth. Breathing through the nose, just a few more breaths. Allowing the body to settle as we prepare for another round of our active breathing. If you need to stretch. If you need to move your hands or wiggle or shake, you can do that. Otherwise, we'll begin to pick up the breath again. So here we go, breathing back into the active breath. In through the mouth and relax, let it go out through the mouth. finding your unique rhythm again. Your breath is your life force. Keep breathing.
Creating concrete visions of a macrocosmic prism with a brilliant optimism and appropriate ambition to be open from the center, redirected to the moment. This is it, love, this is it, love, unrestrainable nature. We can change it from the
Breathe.
edges, we can challenge all our borders. There is always a new leader, there is always a new order. Our pathway is proceeding and the way is always changing. We are free from what prevents us to realize our destination. Oh, 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 oh. Free from all old stories I've been told, I walk through the valley of my
In,
own shadow.
out,
Free from all old
in,
stories I've been told,
out.
I walk through the valley of my own shadow. Awareness is my virtue, and I'm grateful for the search to dive deep within my own mind and to trust the intuition of the lives I've lived before this. Our essential form of gnosis, it's a simple form of freedom.
Let
It's
go.
as smooth as inhalation. Oh, the exhale is releasing all the tension I've been feeling on the surface and beneath me. I'm connecting to my spirit, and I'm here now right before you. I am present in this moment, and my life's work is to honor the great beauty all around you. Oh, 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 oh.
Say yes to what's here.
Free from all old stories I've been told, I walk through the valley of my own shadow. Free from all old stories I've been told, I walk through the valley of my own shadow.
Breathe. Beautiful. You're doing so well. Right into the next song. Keep breathing. How can you let this feel good? How can you soften into the breath a little more? Let the breath breathe you. Breathing deeply into your heart. And saying out loud or to yourself, I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of love. And any part that's resisting, just send some love there. Continue breathing in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Remember, gentle exhale. Breathing in that beautiful breath. Maybe you see it as a light, a glowing, sparkling, shimmering light of love. Breathe this into the spaces that need it most. The parts that have been feeling pain. Let the breath move in those places. Every exhale releasing. Letting go of those limitations, of guilt, of shame, of doubt, of not feeling enough. Let it go. This is the space to create new beliefs, a new truth. What is it you want to believe? It's there for you, right in front of you. Breathe it in. Keep breathing it in, letting it fill every cell of your body. What is your new truth? Keep breathing that in. You're doing so well. One last song here, and then we get our break. Stay with the breath. Trust your body. Trust that it knows what it needs. Listen to your body. If you need to wiggle or shake, wiggle or shake. If there's an emotion that needs to be released, let it be released. You choose. And any part of you that's feeling any pain, then just let yourself know it's okay and offer your own love to yourself, to those wounded parts. Stay with the breath. Keep breathing. If you need to take a rest, take a rest. Otherwise, keep breathing. In through the mouth, relaxed exhale, go. Every exhale, releasing all those limitations you put on yourself, all those doubts, all that fear, that insecurity. Breathe it out every exhale. One more big breath in and then big sigh it out with sound. Ah, beautiful. And then just take a rest, coming back to your natural breath through the nose. If you're practiced in this breath work, you can keep going straight through. Otherwise, please rest, come back to a regular breath. Slow breath in through the nose and whatever easy breath out through the mouth.
Eastern sun melt the cold from my bones, cut and rise.
Letting the body settle,
Darkness from my eyes, breathing
anchoring back into that earth energy, feeling so supported.
lungs as a child. I am born again. Eastern sun melt the cold from my bones, cut and rise. Take the darkness from my eyes, breathing in, pulling life into my lungs as a child. I am born again. Eastern sun melt the cold from my bones, cut and rise. Take the darkness from my eyes, breathing in, pulling life into my lungs as a child. I am born again. Eastern sun melt the cold from my bones, cut and rise. Take the darkness from my eyes, breathing in, pulling life into my lungs as a child. I am born again. Eastern sun melt the cold from my bones, cut
Gentle
and
breath.
rise. Take the darkness from my eyes.
Take one more
breathing
easy
in,
breath.
pulling life into my lungs as a child.
And then moving in
I am
to our last round of
born
active breath. It's a slightly shorter session. So breathing one last round of active breath. You've done it. You've made it this far. You never know what's on the other side of the next breath. Stay with it. This is breath work. It's not easy. It's not easy, but there's so much reward on the other side of the breath. Breathing in through the mouth and exhaling out through the mouth. Circular breath like an ocean wave. It comes in and it goes out. Be here for whatever sensations are arising. This is your body speaking. Whatever it's been holding on to, it's releasing. Allowing the breath to carry it away. It's safe to feel. It's safe to breathe. It's safe to be you. Exactly as you are in this moment. Right here. You are marvelous. Let that truth anchor into your cells. Keep breathing. Tingling is normal. Little numbness is normal. It's part of the experience. Trust it's okay. Stay with the breath. If you need to take a rest, take a rest. It's all good. Breathe. Breathing that beautiful breath into the places that have been calling. Tending to them with love, with kindness, with compassion. Every breath, every inhale, sending that message of love. Keep breathing. Stay with the breath. We're almost there. In through the mouth. Gentle exhale out through the mouth. Continuous breath. What love do you need? Breathe it in. If it's difficult for you to give yourself love, imagine the love of your ancestors, of your friends, of the animals, of the trees. The love that is innate in all beings. See that love all around you and breathe it in. You are so loved. You are so supported, more than you know. Keep breathing. Stay with the breath. Right here. This is it. Breathe. Every breath, a reminder of who you are. You are pure love. You are energy. Breathe. Say yes to yourself. Yes to your life. Yes to your dreams. Yes to love. Breathe. And let it go. Releasing the controlled breath, coming back to your regular breath. You can let your body relax, finding a comfortable rest. Slow, easy breath through the nose.
I can hear it, I can taste it,
And just letting the words
feel it, but not yet see
move
it.
through your subconscious here.
I know that it's coming, it's already here. My work is to tune myself crystal clear and receive all that is lined up for me. I receive. I know that the universe loves me and that there is nothing I need to prove. It's safe to be me. It's my birthright to feel this happy and free. I am choosing my vibration. I am a master creator, and I know that it's coming, it's already here. My work is to tune myself crystal clear and receive all that is lined up for me. I receive. I know that the universe loves me and that there is there's nothing I need to prove. It's safe to be me. It's my birthright to feel this, happy and free. 'Cause what I feel I create, I am choosing wisely. Where my point of attraction is, launching rockets of desire, I'm calling it in. My dreams are manifesting, and I receive all that is lined up for me. I receive, and I know that the universe loves me, and that there's nothing I need to prove. It's safe to be me. It's my birthright to feel this, happy and free. Oh, I receive. I receive.
Start to bring awareness back into your body. Noticing that connection of your body to the support beneath you. And then gently begin to deepen your breath. Bringing some life back in. You might start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe rolling out the wrists and the ankles. And then take another big breath in. Let it go. You reach your arms overhead, take a full body stretch, toe tip to fingertip, like you just woke up. Maybe you did. And then very slowly and gently start to roll yourself over onto one side, finding a fetal position. Very slowly open your eyes. And then you can make your way up. You're coming back to the space. I will give you this opportunity to journal for a few moments, or if you need to move. Starting to reorient. You can journal anything that came up for you during this practice. If you need to stay resting, stay resting. This is about taking care of you, for you. I'll give you a few moments, and then the opportunity to share out is always available at the end if you'd like to share anything that came up for you. It's always interesting to hear from people, but there's no pressure ever to share. Safe space. I'll put on a little bit of journaling music and give you a couple minutes, and then we'll come back.